For the Macho Man Randy Savage, the pressure increases. What has been going on with Miss Elizabeth? Is she part of this NWO? Is she, so to speak, in cahoots with Hulk Hogan, with the Outsiders, Hall and Nash, with the Giant? What is going on here?
Well, put it this way. Maybe the NWO's behind all this. Maybe they got into her head. Maybe she's all messed up. Or maybe she's always been all messed up. Or maybe she's smarter than we think we are. Or maybe she's just being a woman.
Well, I tell you, I had a chance to talk to the Macho Man Randy Savage a week ago on WCW Saturday Night. I asked him about Miss Elizabeth. I had asked him about what was on that piece of paper.
That was touchy.
In the hallway at the end of Nitro. He ignored all those questions. Only thing he says is that he's going to explode at Halloween Havoc, brought to you by Slim Jims, as never before. I don't know what to expect on Sunday, October 27th. Here they are, the former tag team champs. They held the tag team title for 2 weeks and then lost to Harlem Heat on WCW Monday Nitro. So Harlem Heat will now go to Slim Jim's Halloween Havoc to face the Outsiders for the World Tag Team title. But that has not deterred these two men. They are still a sensation in the ring, unique to say the least.
And look at the humanoids. They love them. I never liked country and western music. What about it?
Yeah, well, that's nothing about country and western music if you listen.
Oh, I know. I just don't like country and western music.
You just brought that up, kind of a generic mistake.
In case you were interested.
Against the Armstrong brothers, Scott and Steve Armstrong. Flyboy Rocco Rock, Johnny Grimes with a double team of Scott Armstrong. There goes Steve, and down goes Steve. Tremendous double teaming ability for these two men. Notice the table at ringside.
Oh, yes. And they, in my opinion, win the gold in the Armstrong throw.
Yes, I guess they're the only one competing this week, as a matter of fact. A look at our great crowd, capacity crowd as always. The hottest ticket at the Disney MGM Studios is the Worldwide Arena. We'll be going back in the month of November for tremendous television tapings. The first part of November, we'll have more information right here on this program when it becomes available. Now in goes Rocco Rock and a great pickup from Steve. How about this double team of the Armstrong?
I'll tell you something funny here. You watch the Armstrong. They're a fundamentally good team. They're from a wrestling background, and they like to wrestle. Public Enemy knows nothing about wrestling. They're just street fighters. This is affecting the Armstrongs more than it is Public Enemy. Doesn't look that way right now, but believe me, the Armstrongs don't know what to do with them. The Public Enemy is just another fight.
The Armstrong brothers, you see Nick Patrick.
They're adopted,
The Armstrong.
Oh, yes.
I haven't heard that story. Yes. Are you making this up again?
They were left on 4 different doorsteps before they found the right people to take them in.
I don't believe that at all. Double team in, and double shoulder block that time. Nicely done. Armstrong's mocking now. Public Enemy, and for maybe the first time in their career, the Armstrongs getting booed here.
Society has changed, hasn't it?
Boy, has it ever. Look at the double team.
But the funny thing is, Rocco Rock likes that.
He likes being choked.
He's having the time of his life, I guarantee you.
Well, there's no question when they land on the table like they've done many times, they hurt themselves.
You ever see with his shirt off? His back?
Which one?
Doesn't really matter, but they're all scarred up. They've gone through so many tables and chairs. Don't invite them over for dinner.
Well, I won't. The Boston Crab double team here, as you see, the Armstrongs using a lot of illegal tactics here.
You have to with them.
Yeah, you're right. You've got to apply these tactics. You've got to, so to speak, fight fire with fire.
And they're going to use that table when they get the opportune time.
Many people wanted to see how Public Enemy would do against the Outsiders, and who's to say they still won't face them down the road. But Harlem Heat's got the title shot now at Slim Jim Halloween Havoc, live at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, Sunday, October 27th on pay-per-view.
Well, I'm glad of that because that throws a curve to the NWO. They were all prepared as you can be to wrestle this team here at Public Enemy. They had a plan, because they always had plans. I know DiBiase's mind. Now they're going to have to change all their plans and gear them towards a team that's almost as big as them. Well, that's to our advantage,
I feel. Before the plan of attack for Public Enemy, there was the plan of Harlem Heat. Now they've got to abandon one plan and go back to the other plan. It's the Harlem Heat plan.
Yeah, but they're used to the Public Enemy plan.
What's the difference between the Public Enemy plan and the Harlem Heat plan? I mean, a plan's a plan. You make one plan, you can change to another plan.
Not that easy. Not that easy. But I'll sell you my course on it for $49.95.
The brain plan.
Well, that's a plan that always works.
Yes, I'm sure it does. When in doubt, cheat. Up and down.
Oh.
Flying head scissors.
You don't have to only be in doubt to cheat whenever you feel like it.
Here's
I know a lot about cheating. I've had 7 very successful marriages.
Have you really? In the span of how many years?
Week and a half.
Here comes Johnny Grudge.
But they were all on vacation, so it didn't really matter.
Johnny Grudge taking care of both Armstrong.
Hello!
Double coconuts, and the Armstrongs are reeling. We get a double team now. Fans are into this one. The Armstrongs collide. Here goes Public Enemy.
And there goes the Armstrongs.
Double Bulldog. How about that? They have not lost a step since losing the World Tag Team Championship.
Watch this. The Flying Lolendas.
Public Enemy double team. Rocco down on Scott. Nick Patrick very slow to get down to make that count. I know he's just off of a neck injury thanks to the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, you know, occasionally he has to wear the brace. Some days he's pretty good without it. But it's a never-ending battle. You know that, Tony. You and I both been through that business.
Could take it up for him. 1, 2, 3.
He got him.
Public Enemy wins. The Armstrongs had collided. Rocco Rock. There you see Johnny Grudge. They are your winners here on WCW Worldwide Wrestling, disposing of the Armstrongs and making a statement. They're not the champs, but they're back in the title hunt, and the fans love them, like you said, Brain.
There's no doubt about it. They go right into them. They go right into the humanoids, into the midst of it, into the eye of the hurricane. There's your winners from South Philadelphia.
Now
Public Enemy.
Now let's take you to Lee Marshall. There's 1-800-ROAD Report.